So how you will write it as in the particulars column, write down free car facility by employer, and outer column 20,000. Outer column means it is taxable 20,000, which is the amount that is taxable has to be shown in the outer column. That's it. Mr. Goyal contributes 5,000 towards Provident Fund. Remember, it is his own contribution. Because it is his own contribution, therefore it is not an income. It is just transferring the amount of rupees 5,000 from salary account and from salary to Provident Fund account. Therefore, it is not an extra income. Okay. We have to write a note for this point because we are ignoring this point now. Therefore, we will have to write a note for it. Mr. Goyal is a state government employee. That's it. So, anything else? No? Then add on all these things now. 40,000, 15,000, 10,000.
Ma'am, 1,10,1,000.
Yes. See, look at the screen, gross salary. Look at the screen also. The solution is made available to you. See? Gross salary is, gross means total salary. After adding all these things, we will get gross salary. And the gross salary is 1,01,000. Sorry, it is, how much is it? यहाँ पे मुझे printing mistake लग रही है.
Yes, ma'am.
आपको कितना
मैं भी
आंसर
डर
आ
गया
रहा
मेरे
है?
वाला में.
नहीं
1
आपको
lakh
कितना आ रहा है?
1,000.
हाँ
1 lakh 1,000.
ओके, मतलब 101,000, राइट?
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ जी, तो ये आपका हो जाएगा 1,01,000. ओके, वो उन्होंने एक 1 जो डाल दिया ना, वो एक्स्ट्रा डाल दिया है, प्रिंटिंग मिस्टेक है. ठीक है ना? नॉट अ प्रॉब्लम, यू गाइज आर करेक्ट. 1,01,000 is correct answer. Okay, there is a printing mistake. Please ignore this amount. Anyways, we are concerned with the final amount. So let us deduct the deductions under section 16. Write down less deductions under section 16. Less deductions under section 16. Write down 16 subsection 1. Write down the way I am telling you. Write down 16 subsection 1. 1A, sorry, 16 subsection 1A, standard deduction. Now, how you have to write, I will tell you. Wait, I will tell you. See, what is your gross salary? Gross salary is 1,01,000.
1,01,000.
So, outer
Yes,
column 1,01,000. Is this the way you have written gross salary? And now next line would be less deductions under section 16. Okay, so you will come to the next line and you will write 16 subsection 1A, and it is standard deduction. I'm writing short form, but you guys need to write it full form. Standard deduction. Now after standard deduction, you have to come to the next line. The way I am writing, you also have to write the same way. Actual salary. What is your actual salary? What is your basic salary?
for 40,000.
Yes, so you will write here.
40,000.
Yes, you will write here first in the particulars column. In the particulars column, you will write this way. See, 40,000. Wait, huh? Wait. 40,000. Okay. And to the next line, you will write in the middle or. And then the next line, you will write maximum. Word maximum. And then what is the maximum limit? What is the maximum limit? You remember? 50,000. You remember? Actual amount of salary or maximum 50,000, whichever is less. So you have to write whichever is less. So which amount is lesser one?
40,000.
40,000.
Yes, perfect. So here for on the, I mean in the inner column where you have written no whichever is less. Now come to the inner column. You have to write. You have to select the amount of 40,000 rupees in the inner column. In the inner column, huh? Remember. So 40,000 in the inner column, because there is no, I mean there is not a single amount of deduction. There are three total deductions. Therefore, you have to use inner column first, and then you have to add all three deductions, put it in the outer column, and then finally we can deduct the amount of uh, the total amount of the deductions. So write down this way. I'm waiting for you. Write down. Huh? I'm waiting for you. ओके चलो। मुझे ना सिर्फ एक चीज़ है, यहाँ पे डियरनेस अलाउंसेस शायद काउंट करने हैं। होल्ड ऑन फॉर 1 मिनट। ओके सो इट्स करेक्ट है ना। हमने क्या किया 40,000।
मैम मैम
Yes, done.
Yes, ma'am.
Now write down a note. Note लिखिए. Mr. Goyal. Wait, let me open the document. Yeah, look at the last point. Mr. Goyal contributes 5,000 towards Provident Fund. Okay, so his own Provident Fund, his own contribution towards Provident Fund is not an income. Therefore, it is not to be counted as income from salary. Write down. Mr. Goyal contributes towards Provident Fund which is not to be treated as income because it is because it is his own contribution and which is deducted from salary and deducted from salary. Got it? Everybody? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. So let us start with the next question. Now see, Mr. X is a general manager of Y Limited, retired on 31st December 2019 after 30 years of service. The particulars of his income are as follows. Salary 8,000 per. I think this question, एक मिनट रुकिए मैं आपको बताती हूँ. नहीं, ये क्वेश्चन नहीं कर पाएंगे क्योंकि अभी सीधा मैं इतना हाई लेवल का नहीं करवा सकती हूँ. Let me search another one. एक मिनट. So we will do this question, okay? Mr. Nirav is employed as a sales manager in Talent Limited. Talent Limited, of course, a private company हो गई since 1974. His salary income particulars were as below in the previous year, ending on 31st March 2020. 31st March 2020. अभी जो भी दिया हुआ है सीक्वेंस वाइज करते जाएंगे. आप कॉलम्स बनाइए, ऊपर से लिखिए एसएससी मिस्टर नीरव, SSC Mr. Nirav, Okay. Legal status, individual. Assessment year 2021, previous year 1920. Write it quickly, be fast. Previous year 1920, assessment year 2021 and पैन कार्ड नंबर इट्स नॉट गिवन, आप छोटा सा वो डैश लगाकर छोड़ सकते हैं उसे, ठीक है। ओके, कॉलम्स बनाएंगे, ऊपर से पहले लिखेंगे कंप्यूटेशन ऑफ इनकम फ्रॉम सैलरी, हेडिंग दे दो आप, जो स्टेटमेंट बना रहे हैं ना उसका हेडिंग देना पड़ेगा, एंड राइट इट एज कंप्यूटेशन ऑफ इनकम फ्रॉम सैलरी। Three columns, particulars, inner column and outer column. I need 3 columns for that. Okay. Are you guys done up to here?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So write down first under the column of particulars, start with the solution part. First, always remember the first thing that has to be written is basic salary. So write down basic salary. Here printing mistake is there. It is basis salary. It is not basis, it is basic. So you have to write basic salary. Listen very carefully. It is 15,000 per month, but we want it for per annum. So you guys need it to convert to per annum. Write it in the bracket 15,000 into 12. 15,000 into 12. What is the amount of salary then? What is the
One lakh
amount of
80,000.
1,80,000.
Very good, very good. Outer column 1,80,000. Next, dearness allowances. Dearness allowances. 6,000 per month. So you need to show the bracket. See, they have also written, no, 6,000 into 12. You just have to put this amount into bracket. 6,000 into 12. So what should be the total? I mean, what is the answer of 6,000 into 12?
72,000.
Outer column.
72,000.
Very good. 72,000 outer column. Now listen carefully. City compensatory allowances per month 3,000. Additional expenses of city life 2,000 per month. Always remember, whatever allowances are received, only that amount is taxable. What are additional expenses is not my concern. What are additional expenses is not my concern. What is my income? Whatever allowances I have received has become my income. Is it clear? It is given to confuse you, just to confuse.
Yes.
Additional expenses are not, see, it is an expense. Why it will be counted as an income? Okay, it is an additional expense that you are incurring. And that amount is not, I mean, it is not in my concern. What is in my concern is income. And what is my income? Whatever I have received from my employer as an allowances. Okay, that is my income. So city compensatory allowances per month 3,000. It is fully taxable, huh? Nothing is exempted. Always remember, city compensatory, dearness allowances are fully taxable. So write down CCA, city compensatory allowances. Make a bracket 3,000 into 12. 3,000 into 12 is
36,000.
yes, 36,000 outer column. Put it in the outer column because nothing is exempted. No, if it is exempted, then we will show it in the inner, and then exemption will be shown, and then after deduction that amount will be put into outer column. Now in this case, directly in the outer column because no exemption is given. Okay, children education allowances 200 per month. Now suppose this bracket is not given. Don't read this bracket, okay? I will make you remember whatever we have done in the past. Children education allowances. You remember section 10 subsection 14 special allowances. See, look here, look at this in this document. I will show it to you. See, children education allowances exempted up to 100 per month per child and maximum up to 2 children. Yes, this is what I told you. This is what we learned.